Hello everyone, this is Fred with Just One More Rock. Thank you for joining me today. Well, guess what? It is 5:30 on October 26th. It's raining, but I'm gonna cut some rocks. And you know why? Because you guys just got me to 200 subs. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I love that you guys are involved enough and care enough to keep watching, and let's keep growing the community. But right now, we're gonna cut some rocks. I'm gonna get myself wet, and then we'll see ourselves back in the studio, all right? Let's see what we get. All right, back in the studio, and yes, the background has changed. Thank you to one of my viewers. They suggested go into a dark background so I didn't wash out the colors of the rocks. Let's see how this works out. And these are coming in no particular order at all, except for I'm going to start with the largest one because my cut was horrible. My saw could not manage this at all. I was just too curious. I had to cut. So let's check it out. Well, there's some nice green in there for sure. But there's also pits and fractures. And even if I had a big saw, I'm not sure if I would keep cutting into this. But it is pretty on the outside. Maybe I'll just turn it like this and sit it in the yard now. Move on. All right, this is the next biggest one. Let's go. Boom. All right. What is going on in there? Ooh. Looks like some really pretty stuff up in here. It's really mixed up a lot, but it's got some pretty tones in there. And again, you can see my saw was unhappy with these bigger rocks. All right, next. This is probably the next biggest, and curiosity had me cutting this one. If you remember watching me pick these rocks up off the beach, I was just like, what is going on in here? So we're going to find out right now. Boom. All right. Interesting, striped with some chalcedony of some sort in this black material. This was very soft, by the way. So, I'm not even sure what the black host rock is. Interesting enough, you never know. Alright, this one looks like it could be a really pretty jasper. See the outside. Let's see what we got inside. Boom! Alright! Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. I like that way it's swirling around. It almost looks like heat, fire. Right? Too bad there's a fracture in that. But that is pretty material. Happy with that. Alright. Alright, we have another, well, I don't think it would be considered an agate. I think this is going to be like a jasper. Yeah, this would be a jasper. Let's check it out. Ooh, nice. That is pretty. Wow, that's starting to remind me of some of that lightning stone type stuff. Guess I gotta have a different eye for things now. But that is nice. Again, too bad there's fractures and pits and things like that. Otherwise, this would be fabulous material. Still might be worth a polish. Now, we found some stripy ones out there that day, right? So let's start with this guy, see what we got. Whoa! Dude, I love that. And I imagine this is not sought after type material, but that is just still pretty. See what's going on in there? That is nice. I love it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But that was a cool little find for me. Alright, let's try some green again. See why it attracted me? Look at that. That's pretty. What is it looking like on the inside, though? Oh, alright. Not too bad. But, you know, I don't really have a lot to say about it. Check it out yourself. Decide where you think it belongs in this mix of rocks. Next one. All right, let's hit up another jasper type. See what's going on here. Boom. Oh, a lot of pits and stuff in there for sure. Actually, this, and I wouldn't know how to identify it, but this reminds me of the rhyolite that's around the thunder eggs that I cut. All right, let's close this one up, move on. Let's see what this one has in store for us. Actually, it's probably like that. Yeah. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Oh, it's got a whole bunch of pitting. It's kind of a, I don't mean it in a bad way, but a useless rock because I wouldn't be able to do anything without that just falling apart. But interesting color. This is another one of those kind of crisscross striation type ones. I don't know if that's the right word, but you see all these little through it. All right, let's see. Ooh, that's actually pretty. Minus all the pitting that all these rocks seem to be having on this round. But there's still some pretty colors. We'll have to check the next one. Well, this one was a little bit harder of a stone. And I need a new blade because my saw was bouncing around. But let's check this one out. Boom. Oh, wow. See, there's no pitting in that. That's interesting. See, I can actually see some sort of like pendant out of that. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, you just never know when you're looking on the outside. Here's one of those last mixed up ones. I think we had 3 in this batch. Let's see what this one has with this orange. Boom. No orange on the inside. Interesting. Why would that be? Some kind of cool stuff that's happening in there, but like I've said before, nothing to write home about. Alright, I think we have like 3 more. This one really interested me when I picked it up. Hopefully there's something fire on the inside. Let's check it out. Oh, beautiful. Wow. That yellow-orange color is gorgeous. Still a little bit of cracking in there, but look at that little red spot. Bam. Wow, that is some pretty color. Really trying to figure out what I can do with those. Those can't go to waste. Gorgeous. All right, these last 2, I'll have to admit, I got a sneak peek on because it cracked. So then I went ahead and slabbed it. I don't know if you remember, but this one was a lot of host rock, but then it just had this really beautiful yellow-green, right? So let's check that out. First piece that broke off that I got the sneak peek. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful green. Right? Now we get to see what happens on the next layer. I have not seen this. Let's go. But, oh, okay. That is gorgeous. I saw a little bit of that before, but I want to see what's in here. Let's go. Whoo! Wow. Wow. That is pretty. See the different shades of green in that? I might have to check to see if there's any translucency. That's nice. Alright, do you remember this thing? This is one of the first ones I found in the sand when I walked up to that bank. Well, it did chip out because there was a fracture in it naturally, sadly. But look what I got to get a sneak peek into. Look at that color. That is like butterscotch beauty. I know there's translucency in that. We're going to check that one out when we're done here. Definitely has some translucency. That's half the potato, almost shining all the way through the end. Nice. Let's see what the rest of the rock holds for us. A potato rock. Let's go. Look at that beautiful color. That is not even a joke. I am going to make multiple things out of this. Hopefully this fracture doesn't get in the way, but this side looks really clean. Even though I have that cavity in there, I think I can really get some good stuff out of there. I want to see at least 3 maybe hearts out of this. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Got to get back to the beach there. Find more of this. All right, until next time. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I always love cutting rocks, whether they're good or bad on the inside. It doesn't really matter. It's the mystery, right? Keeps us wondering. Keeps us always guessing. That's exciting. That's part of life. Well, thanks for sharing part of your life with part of my life. And, you know, do the things. And then keep watching. I appreciate you. And you know, when you think you're done, there's always just one more rock. Take care.